Let me see the good evening, good evening, good evening. So that's that. That is it. I have one window right there, so for lock. Mosquito them up coming in. Yep. Good evening, good evening, good evening. Hope all is well. Thank you for joining my live. How are you doing this evening? You know, the other day when I was saying Valentine's Day is next week, Wednesday, Valentine's Day is this week, Saturday. Yeah, I never have on no glasses when I was looking at the calendar. So my eyes was saying it was next week, Wednesday. Because it's like when me I see the four, me I see a one as well. So I today now me I realize say a Saturday. Saturday is gonna be the 14th of February. So yeah. So it will be Valentine's Day on a Saturday. Yep. So the time I fly really, really fast. Time I run really, really fast, you know. Happy New Week, everyone. Hope all is well on your side. Hopefully, God's willing, you know, all of us will enjoy the weekend when it comes, yeah? Especially, you know, persons who are in love, persons who are having a birthday on the 14th of February as well, yeah? Hope you'll all have a, you know, persons who are having birthday on every day. Yeah, every day somebody's or persons are having birthday. You know, not only on that special day, but every day in February. Yeah, every day in February. So happy birthday to come and happy belated, yeah, to everyone who had have a birthday or had a birthday or will be having a birthday. You know, big up yourself. So let me lock this window. Sorry guys, what pick up a bit. Or the mosquito them soon start coming out. The mosquito them soon start. Give me up. See me up. Oh, yeah. go feed the dog when we finish. Go feed them when we finish. Yeah. So it is Monday, a new week. Yes. So how are you all doing in this here new week? How are we all doing? Well, so for me, I would say, I am very appreciative of the new week. Yeah, we still have life, and that is very, very important, having life, because without life being present, we can't do nothing at all without life. So we have to give Father God thanks, yeah, granting life abundantly to us. hmm Because a lot of persons out there right now going through a lot because they are well sick. That is one. They have a lot of complaints that maybe their complaint cannot be corrected. So they're just there constantly in pain, and it's only God alone can help them out of that situation. So we have to be grateful. We have to be grateful. We're there and we're alright so far. So we have to be grateful to God for that, and for a whole heap of other things. He provide for we. Family alright. No matter the little small things them will take, for instance, sometimes things kinda hard sometimes. We all know that. But otherwise we're alright. Yeah. Otherwise we're alright. Yeah. So that is a plus. Yeah. So birthday shout outs to all the persons who will be having a birthday, and to all the persons who had their birthday already, whether it was yesterday or a couple days ago, couple weeks ago. You know, happy belated birthday to you all. Come on, come to this Q&A. Always in on my face up there, so I can stay. Alright, finally. It finally stayed. Me and the Q&A have to fight like almost every evening. Yeah, hope all is well, guys. So the Q&A says a food that should be, oh, guys, you can also comment on the Q&A as well. Yeah, so as I was saying, for today, I went on the road. That is one. You know my regular routine, how it's set up already, like during school time. Yeah, so the week can be hectic for me. I know the week is also hectic for you, for most persons as well, you know. But nevertheless, we have to just continue. It's like daily, it's a daily routine for all of us. Whatever it is that your routine is that you do on a daily basis in the week. Yeah. So for me, what I do is a regular routine every week. Me have to like start it over back again every week. So that's just how it is for now, you know? That's just how it is for now. So good evening, good evening, good evening, everyone, and I wish you all the best for the new week. Yep. I wish you all the best for the new week. For the new week. Wow. I go to up that door because the mosquito them soon start to come in, you know. Alright, so a food that should be illegal. Not really food. Well, take for instance, would I say if take for instance something was taken off the market and then you find that persons are still selling it and people buying it and consuming it, that is illegal. Yeah. So whether it is anything at all, whether if it is noodles or whatever it is that is food, you call food, whatever it is that you call food, and it was banned, and persons have it still selling it to people to consume. That would be illegal. Yeah. So yeah. And if take for instance persons if per se the same thing. If per se someone has like maybe chicken, sausage, saltfish, and them something there. If per se it was dumped, if per se it was dumped and persons take it up and carry it to sell it, that is illegal because it was banned and persons take it up for sale. But then again, persons who are buying it don't know. They don't know. So that is illegal. Because take for instance, somebody buy those things now and they cook it and eat it and it was good for consumption, then they will have like issues with their tummy, some form of infection that will cause, nowadays them do have food poisoning and all these things where persons, a lot of people don't eat from any and anywhere because of food poisoning. Yeah, so you can eat something and it cause your tummy to react a certain way where you find yourself really, really sick and your belly hurt you and all and something there and you have diarrhea, just sick out. And if per se you not go a doctor right away to find out what is the problem, what you eat and stuff like that, it can cause death. Because sometimes some persons the contamination that whatever food they eat does to a person. I was watching something the other day and the lady, she's from overseas and she was saying her daughter went to a food place and it happens that she ate something there and when she came home she wasn't feeling well, her 16-year-old, and from she eat that thing that she ordered she got sick. But what happened, they did look like they didn't take her to the doctor right away. They was like watching it. So because they were like watching it to see, days pass, them probably never carry her go doctor till in the other week. When them say it really serious, that's the time them bring her. And from one test to the next, test to the next, until she ends up in the hospital. Really, really, really sick. Just from eating something that, cause sometimes people are prepare food and them no wash them hand properly. Maybe them go use the restroom and then come back, them angle the food. Cause a lot of persons, a lot of times they don't practice proper, well, food safety and all of that. And everybody know the full 100 about these things. So a person angle food that work in certain food places, they have to make sure they're always washing their hands thoroughly to angle people food that they are going to consume, and make sure the food looking about good and clean as well. Because I'm telling you, you see that tummy thing, when the food that is contaminated or bacteria is in that food and it goes down in your tummy, it's not gonna be nice. 1 minute, baby. Let me lock that voice because she rather fix herself than have that rubber. Yeah. So yeah, and, this is why mosquito them in here already, me can't see them a fly around. Good evening, everyone. Good evening. And this is why most people, they don't really go out, go eat anywhere. They don't go eat anywhere. You know, they have specific place that they eat, you know, and all these things. So when I was watching, and the lady said her daughter, she just go somewhere overseas and she eat. She's from overseas. Yeah, they're from overseas. I was watching it on a next I was watching because I normally go over and watch what persons post and stuff like that. And it touched me. It touched me because if you know say you go somewhere, it can happen to anybody. You go somewhere and you eat and you go to a restaurant, you eat. Yeah. I think it was taco. She eat tacos, and allegedly that's what happened. She said her daughter got so weak and really sick that she could barely stand up. Yeah, just the food, the something what she got eat that one time at the place makes her really sick. So it contaminates her whole everything in her tummy got contaminated. Just that one thing that she eat. So the mommy was saying is either the person hands weren't clean enough that handle the tacos to prepare or something, you know. So that's what happened, you know. So sorry for her loss. These things do happen, and this is why most of the time when you go out to eat, you have to make sure where you're eating, you can probably say, okay, this is somewhere that they are serious about proper hygiene, they are serious about how they prepare the food for persons to eat. You won't get have issues later, you know. So yeah, we have to look out for all of these things as well. Yeah, I was so shocked when the lady said her daughter, the bacteria we get in our tummy, the bacteria we get in our tummy make she go right down. hmm I'm telling you, it is rough. So she lost her 16-year-old. She passed away, and it was because of what she had. She go to the place and eat the tacos, and that's what happened. Sometimes you're there and you feel your tummy hurt you. And you say, sure, it will pass. You take all of the little things them where say we help, and it don't help. Yeah, all of the little things you work on it and think say it would have be alright. Yes, cause normally you don't want to try them something before you consider say alright, me I go a doctor, me I go over the hospital or yeah. So I just one of them things. hmm Hello, how are you? Fox, thank you so much for joining. How are you doing today? Hope all is well. Yeah, so pertaining to, how I remember when I see the Q&A. Yeah. So one something is you're not supposed to, because sometimes there are things that they also banned from the market, right? But sometimes persons still get their hands on it and have it elsewhere selling. Those things happen as well. So when you're buying anything, you have to be like looking to see. You know, just buy it, just take it up and just don't read or nothing. And look on the date as well and all these things. So you have to make sure everything up to date and what you're gonna consume, it is okay for your tummy, right? It is okay for your tummy because there are a lot of things out there that is causing problem with persons' health. So a lot of people right now, when you ask them, they say they don't really eat out like that. But take for instance, they have certain places where they would stop and buy something to eat, but they keep their receipt. They keep their receipt. If anything, they can go back and say, yes, I did came here and I purchased something and it caused my belly to be hurting me. And they have to be going to the doctor constantly, visiting the doctor because of this thing that I had here. So you go somewhere and you buy something to eat, don't throw away your receipt same time because that is your evidence. That is your evidence that you bought something, and once you have the receipt you can say, yes, this is what I had and now it's causing problem with my tummy. And then again, you don't wait too late before you're going to the doctor or so get a checkup. You don't just buy things over the counter and take it because it is very rare. Once it is food poisoning or it is like bacteria in the food that you had, the doctor will know what to give you to get rid of whatever it is that gone down in your tummy, right? It's gonna be hard for you as a person to know what to take to remove the bacteria that is gone, that went down in your tummy. Yeah? Once it is food. So I am so sorry for the mother loss. And this is why we're supposed to tell our teenagers as well. Don't just go don't just go anywhere at all and purchase something to eat. Don't just go anywhere at all, because sometimes sometimes you as a mother or as a father, you don't go out with them at that point in time. They go out by themselves or they go out with friends. So you never can tell what can happen. So you tell them all these things so that they can know. From you see how things you're dead there and you look carefully, right? So you look and you observe things. And from you look and you observe and you see how things have been handled, you know, so you must step out of the place, right? You don't sit there and then you get something and then you eat it and it cause problem with your tummy. And you know, it is rough. Really, really rough. So, as parents, tell your children all these things. Let them know all these things so that whatever goes down in their tummy, they won't have any issues later. Because these things are very, very, very important. Always use clean hands to handle food. Always use clean hands. Because when me hear she talk the story, me I tell you, me never, it is really, really serious. Really, really serious. One something you eat and it contaminate your whole entire system. And if it did it for long, that bacteria spread, damage everything in your gut. Yeah, damages everything in your gut. So we as adults, we know these things, so we need to make the picnic them as well know these things. So they won't go out there and just buy something to eat from any and anywhere at all. Because when they come home and I say, boy, them belly hurt them. Or, you know, they have diarrhea, vomiting, and them something because of something that they had on the road. Out here in Jamaica, back then, and we still do that, we always keep some busy. You see, busy? Busy as something but good. Yeah? Like how you have, it's like how you have chocolate, you have coffee, you have busy, right? So they say the busy is good. If a scorpion sting you, you can boil the busy and drink it. It get rid of the poison out of your body. So the busy is very good for that. And if per se you get food poisoning as well, it's good for that purpose. The busy is very good. So you always have some busy at home. We Jamaican, you go in the country, persons there, they have their busy put down. If anything, you can boil some busy and drink the tea. Whether you want to drink it, just boil it, strain it, put some sugar in it and drink it. That is black busy. You drink it black without milk. Right? Always have some busy put down. Yeah. So the busy is good. So take for instance, that happen, you boil the busy and you drink it right away. As you feel like your belly hurt you, you drink the busy right away. So I think that's one of the remedy that would work. But you can't wait till days pass. You have to drink it right away. As your mind tell you say, boy, you know, say that's something that when me eat make my belly hurt me. Make some busy tea. Make some busy tea and drink it. The busy is very good. You know, when you grow up with the old time people them, the elderly, them always have these things put down at home. Normally, as children growing up, you get busy tea, you get coffee, you get chocolate tea. Sometimes them drop in a little bush tea too. Give you some lime leaf, give you some fever grass, give you some mint tea, and some cerci as well. They have a time when they give you a little cerci for drink, for purge your blood. Because sometimes pitney love eat a whole of sweets and drink a whole of sweet juice, them bag juice and all them something. So them normally give you some cerci for drink. Because the cerci is good. The bitterness from it, good. Right? So always have some busy put down. So if anything, you can draw for busy and make some tea and drink it. You make the busy tea and drink it. After that now, you still watch it. If you find say your belly hurt the same way or it stop. Yeah. So if you realize say you drink it and your belly stop hurt you, you say alright, me go watch see if there is any changes, like if per se you did have diarrhea, you watch to see if you still have diarrhea. Yeah, all these things we have to just be on the alert. Yeah, because I would say this food contamination and all them something there, it's very real, very real. And once it goes down in your tummy, and if you are the person you're living with doesn't know what to do, it's gonna stay there and it's gonna get worse. It's gonna get worse. Because sometimes persons don't know these things. Yeah. Sometimes persons don't know these things. So they're there and it get worse. Because they don't really know what to use, they don't really know what to do. Good night. Hope all is well, guys. Hope all is well. Yeah. Just sorry for her loss, and things like that. Yeah, persons, sometimes persons from overseas, they don't know these things. They don't know. They don't know. So it still comes back around to I see that that book that sometimes I see it comes up in like a ads where it's telling you about the different herbs and stuff like that. That book is very important to have as well, because if per se something like that happen and you have a book like that, you can look in it and you know exactly what to make and take. because all of the Jamaican stuff is in it, is in that book. Sometimes it comes up in an ad on YouTube. I don't remember the name of the book, but it have everything in it. And when you look at it, it has everything that is Jamaican. All of those things are Jamaican that is in it. All of it. So the lady is saying every little thing, that if, take for instance, you're not feeling well, you're looking at, what tea to make for yourself. I think maybe the busy as well is also in that book. Yeah. So, take for instance persons who are living overseas who doesn't know all these things. You need to get that book so that you can depend upon things with the do's and the don'ts. Look in the book, know all these things, and you can use it. If per se you have the flu, you look in it, you know what to make for yourself for the flu. That sort of thing. So that book is very important because, take for instance, that person did have that book, and boy, if per se you eat something and you find your belly hurt you afterwards, you look in that book, you know exactly what tea to make. And that would have been the busy. That would have been the busy. Because the busy is good for a lot of things. It's good for, as I say, if you get stung by a scorpion, the scorpion have a poison. Yeah. So it is good for a lot of other as well. Whether food poisoning and all these things. So the busy is very good. So when you boil it, if take for instance you boil it for that purpose there, you boil the busy strong and drink it. It will help. Boil it right away and drink it right away. Right away and drink it. Yeah. So guys, I just hope you have a great day today, Monday, the first day in the new week. Persons who are at work, hope your day went well. Hope you reach home from work already. And persons who are at home, and thank you all for supporting. Thank you all for watching. Thank you. Guys, I posted a new video today. I post a new video today as well. So, you can also check it out, my new video that I post. And if you're a content creator, let me know so I can come over on your side to support you as well. And Wednesday, we're supposed to have our karaoke, yeah, on Wednesday. Yeah. So guys, I just hope You're all doing great. Some of the mosquito them come in, you know. I feel like one pitch by my face I saw a while ago. Yeah, but I soon get rid of the mosquito them. I go spray them. That's why I feel like the door so early. First time I used to do a live outside. All them time here, me the outside. Appear mosquito, me can't take the mosquito them. Mosquito. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So guys, I hope all is well and enjoy the rest of your evening. Big up yourself. One love from A and I. And remember what I said. You know, you have your food place them where you they normally buy food from. Yeah, you know the places that you normally buy food from. So take for instance, you buy something, don't show the receipt same time because that's your evidence. So keep your receipts, yeah, keep your receipts. Keep it in your handbag, keep it in your pouch so that if anything, you can go back there, talk to the manager or whoever and tell them what happened to you and stuff like that. Take for instance, you did have to go a doctor give you medication or whatever. And if per se you get food poisoning, guys, don't wait until last minute to go a doctor. Go a doctor as soon as possible, right? Because you know your belly hurt you feel really, really sick and all these things, and you know see how you eat, make you feel that way there, go a doctor. Because those things, it works really, really fast. It works really, really fast in the gut because it's bacteria, right? So, yeah. So I'm saying this to say that try to always know where to eat. Be skeptic about food places that you go to eat, especially if you can't see how the food are prepared. Like the way around one part where you not see round there, and then them just carry the food come give you. You're not sure how that are prepared. Cause you can't see nothing where you gone. You want if you can see how it are prepared. Then when you see how it are prepared now, you can say, well, it looks okay, you know? Yeah, yes. When you the way around one part where you can't see, you don't know where you get. You don't know what you're getting. Hmm? I get puss in a bag. I get puss in a bag. That's where the whole time people always say I get puss in bag. hmm So, you know, nothing against food places, but may I tell you the truth, we have to just tell ourselves, say, boy, tell we teenagers, tell our children these things, and as adults as well, because sometimes adults don't know these things, you know. Sometimes adults, they just eat everywhere. Every food place, them stop and buy something. Mm-hmm. Serious thing. Yes, guys, so be careful and, you know, be mindful of your health, and be careful what you eat. Be careful what goes down in your tummy. Be careful. Yeah. So one love from A and I, enough respect, and we were talking about the Q&A. We were talking about a food that should be illegal. Yeah, illegal food. So if you eat something and it contaminates your gut, say a lot of persons normally, I would say, sue a person sometimes when those things happen, because that can cost a person's life. As I just said, the lady daughter died after eating that taco. She gets sick. They never carry her go doctor right away. So she did it until almost in the other week. Them carry her. Because as parents, they are going to try to see what can get the person better. Diarrhea start and all them someday. The gut was the bacteria that went down in the gut. That's what caused it. Get worse and worse and worse. Yeah. Hi, how are you? How are you doing? Thank you for joining my live. Thank you for the heart emojis and the wave hands. Thank you. Thank you for joining. Hope all is well. Yeah, so you're buying something, you have to know. At one point in time as well, someone bought a burger. I just remember about it. Someone bought a burger, allegedly. Someone bought a burger, and the burger had like broken glass in the burger. Yeah. Bought the burger, and you know who consumed that burger? The lady small daughter. Bite the burger, bite down on the glass, allegedly, and it happens that the child ends up in the hospital after that. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So, you're buying something, you have to know what you're getting. You have to know what you're getting. Thank you for joining my live. Hope all is well. How was your day today? Thank you for the like. That's how it is sometimes, You have to just tell yourself, say, boy, say, you have to just be careful. That's all. Be careful. Be careful when you go out to eat. Yeah. As they say, sometimes accidents do happen, but I don't know. I don't understand what could have caused that. Is it that where they were handling the burger, right? Something broke, or little splinters of something fell there, and the person didn't realize, and then handle the burger same place there, and then the person ends up bite down on the glass in the burger. Yeah, so overseas that happen again. That happen overseas, it happen again. Yeah. Well, one love from A and I, guys. Thank you so much for joining my life. I am telling you, if take for instance you go somewhere and you have to eat something, you have like places where you don't normally go all the time to eat. You have places where sometimes a person might have try out a food place for the first time and these things happen, you know. Sometimes I try out the food place for the first time. And the first time they might go there and I eat and it happen. So just stick to the places where you normally go to, and still look to be sure. Yeah, you have some people, anytime they buy a burger, them now go just bite down on it, so them a open it and look to see what in it. Them a examine everything before they eat it. Me daddy and me see persons buy burger. It not happen out here, it happen overseas. But me see people when them buy anything to eat, them open it and them look in at it first. Them a look on the cheese, them a look on the lettuce, them a look on the 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 thing that they put in it, say a meat. Them a look on the bread. Them a look on everything. hmm Before them chance it, fi bite down in it. hmm So guys, as the Q&A say, just be careful out there with your food, whatever food you're having. Make sure you trust it to eat it. Yeah. So one love from A and I, enough respect. Thank you for coming down in the comment section to comment. Thank you so much. Yes, so respect guys, and thank you for joining my live this evening. Thank you for tuning in. Catch you guys later on. One love.